These might not be great answers, but
No.
they're answers that I'm giving you.
Hello and welcome to the Small Ones episode 5, and I'm very happy to welcome and introduce to you caerlingrey. Hello and welcome.
Hello. It's lovely to be here.
Would you like to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, so I'm caerlingrey, Caerlin, whatever. I am predominantly like an RPG and strategy and medievally and fantasy streamer, but sometimes that gets weird and we do other things, and that's fine. I'm finding it really hard to summarize my channel recently because it's in like a woo, but you know, you get the gist.
All right, wonderful. Then let's jump straight into it. What's the story behind your username?
Do you want the truth? You want the truth that I've never told anyone? I was thinking about this. I was like, I always say some random stuff about like, oh, well, care means fort in Welsh and yada, yada, yada. And like, I'm a quarter Welsh, it sort of makes sense. And the Lingrey doesn't really like mean anything.
If you're willing to give us the full unadulterated truth.
It was like a Game of Thrones like mobile game, one of those rubbishy like you build your towns, then you join like a thing and you like go across like just the standard like shill of video games. And I was like, oh, everybody has cool house names because it was like you make your own house. I was like, I need a cool house name. And I just like went, what are words? I know fort in Welsh is care. I'll add that. And I was like, Lingrey. That sounds cool. And then it literally just stuck. I don't know why. Like, I must have been like 15, 16, and I'd had other names in the past, but I was like, I want a cooler adult username that isn't like Twilight Sparkles 123. Like,
I think you have succeeded. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, let's go.
It's a great, and interestingly enough, I think it works well for the content you do as well. It does fit very well. So not bad, younger you. Good job. You touched on it in your introduction, but what do you create?
Honestly, I feel like my content at the moment is boiled down to what am I into and what do I want to like share with other people, which has completely changed over time. Started off pretty much entirely a CK3 streamer, which is how I've met a lot of my community and the people around it. But then I was just like, I'm just going to start streaming the things that I love and I enjoy, and turns out that's a lot of RPGs and just a lot of fantasy, and you know what, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm dabbling in a little bit more short form content at the moment though, which is exciting, but streaming will always be the number one for me, I think, always.
And when it comes to RPGs, your main love in that genre is the Dragon Age series, right?
Oh yeah. Dragon Age has my heart. It's not my, like, if I had to pick a favorite game of all time, it wouldn't be that, but I love choices matter, sort of consequences heavy stuff. I'm a big D&D girl. I've created D&D like content on TikTok before. So that, it really does have my heart.
Who is your target audience?
Oh, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I feel like I have such a mishmash of just miscellaneous people in my audience that I genuinely have no clue. Yeah, you gotta be willing to be a bit silly. I think that's the target audience. We have some silliness and I'm silly all the time and you have to bear with that. I think that's people who can bear with my antics, my shenanigans. I think that is my target audience.
If someone feels like they want to deal with your shenanigans, they would really want to get in there, where can people find your work?
Twitch, TikTok, Blue Sky, YouTube. Just started YouTube as of recording this. All under caerlingrey, same name.
Wonderful. And all the links, of course, are down in the description. Probably some of them also here somewhere on screen right now, wherever I put them later when I feel like it. So what do you love most about your work there?
I love games. And I love being able to share my love of games with people. And I think that's just it. It's from a person who spent most of their life playing video games by themselves and not really talking to people and just like playing single player games and being in a space, being able to then open up that space to other people. I think having that like conversation and like communication and like community, I think that makes it feel so much better. Especially the games that I've solely played on stream. I feel like my experience of them, especially in my stage of life right now, would be completely different without it. It's in the moment, and that's what I really enjoy.
So what are some of your current projects?
Current projects currently include Mass Effect. I'm loving Mass Effect. I'm having such a good... I genuinely think it's probably one of the favourite things I've ever streamed. And we're getting through it. As of recording, halfway through Mass Effect 3. And we're going to play Andromeda after, and I'm loving it. I can't believe I went all this time to my grand age of early 20s to not have played Mass Effect before. I think it's genuinely a crime. And then my other sort of like off-stream project is, thanks to Twitch, I now have loads of VODs and nowhere to put them. So I'm editing through all of those, like from way back in like 2021 VODs, and uploading them all to YouTube. And some that I'm like just doing the whole stream and like editing a few bits like breaks and stuff like that out. But once we get a little bit further and I get more into the groove, I want to like properly edit them down into way more concise and streamlined videos.
That is so much work.
It is so much work. But if I ever get like an hour or two where I'm not really doing anything in my actual full-time job, I'm like, open DaVinci Resolve, time to go.
God damn, that's a big mammoth project. But I'm so curious to see not just where it's going immediately, but where you're going to evolve it to. So what's your favorite thing you've done so far?
Favorite thing, I genuinely think has to be, I've done 2 of them so far, and they're my Christmas 12-hour-long charity live streams. The first year, it was just we played CK3 multiplayer, we played some like Dead by Daylight, we played some, I think it was League at the time when I still played League, and Cancer Research UK is a charity that's close to my heart. And we managed to raise, I think it was like £580 in 12 hours, thanks to the generosity of the community and friends. And then I decided to revive it again last Christmas.
Wonderful.
Also for Cancer Research UK. I can't remember off the top of my head how much we raised, but it was also like £300 to £400.
That's amazing.
It's when I can take what I do and transform it into something positive and has a positive impact, and just have a good time as well. I think that's also so important.
If your work was a person, how would you describe them?
One of those people who are erratic, disorganized, but you love them. I think that's like every single time you see them, they're doing a different thing. And trying out something like a new genre or just being generally crazy. I think that I sometimes get completely lost with my own work. Different and void of myself, who is incredibly planned and organized, and like I like having all my eggs in one basket and know where everything is. But when it comes to streaming, I'm like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I have no idea what I'm gonna say. I know that I'm gonna have fun, but it's gonna be that sort of person. You have no idea what to expect, but there'll be a good positive feeling, I hope, at the end of your interaction.
How long have you been doing this?
I started streaming in July 2021, I think. I think I'm coming up on 4 years. There have been big mega gaps. A roughly 1 year hiatus when it was like 3rd year of uni. Lots of things were changing in my life. Friendships, work, studying. Moving into like full-time work. And then moving back out of it. It's been an eventful 4 years. But that's how long it's been. It's kind of crazy to think about it.
Who or what inspired you to even start?
Okay, this is going to be one of my first shout-outs. Shout out to Dreamylunaa, who is one of my mods. She is my bestest friend from childhood. We've like known each other since we were 4. And I think she started streaming in maybe 2020, like during lockdown. I was like, oh my goodness, this looks fun. This looks real fun. I want to try it as well. And then there were a bunch of other people in like communities I'd found at the time, like in the Dragon Age communities, who were streaming and just looked like they were having so much fun. So it's not just Luna, but it's a bunch of other people as well. I think it has to be. You can't just like look at one person, but I would generally attribute so much of my sort of like envy of how much fun she was having to Luna. Absolutely.
What do you do for a living?
So I'm in marketing, which probably doesn't come to a surprise to a lot of people. It's a lot of social media stuff. It's a lot of like graphic design, editing, photoshopping stuff.
So how do you fit being a creator into your daily life?
This is an interesting one because I only restarted full-time work at the end of March 2025. So I've only been sort of figuring things out for the last couple months. And it's been really hard. It's been really hard. I used to stream a lot in the afternoons or at random times, just like sort of whenever I wanted. And now you only sort of have time for the evenings or the weekends, or if you're lucky, a bank holiday here in the UK. All that time that was available to me before when I was a student or when I was unemployed and looking for work is now no longer available to you. So I had to really quickly adapt. And sometimes also you're just really tired after a work day. And you're like, the last thing I want to do is speak to people. I've had a moment in the last couple months where I was like, do I stop? Do I stop streaming? Do I keep being a content creator, like editing random things here and there, playing games and recording it? But do I stop streaming?
For those of you who are mainly listening, there was a millisecond just there when you said that you considered stopping streaming, where there was a moment of genuine shock on my face. I did not know this, and I'm very happy that you found it within yourself to say, no, I will continue the streaming because I really genuinely enjoy your streams. What? There was a moment where this might have stopped? Jesus.
Yeah, I really thought about it.
Honestly, you have to do what's right for your life, obviously.
Absolutely, right? Yeah.
But I'm very happy to hear that that is where the dice fell. Do you have any pets?
Not currently, not with me, which is really sad. I have in my family home, which is miles and miles and miles and miles away from me now. So I very rarely see them, like twice a year. But I grew up from about the ages of 11 onwards, but I've always had cats.
Okay.
Always had cats in the house. From about 11 onwards, I think, we got a dog called Leo. He's a lovely little Labrador. I'll send you a picture and then you can show.
I will.
You can show everyone. And I miss him so much. I wish I could have him here with me.
Oh.
And then I also have two cats. I also have two cats. My family also has two cats, Stormy and Flash, of whom I will also provide pictures. I want pets super soon. I'm hoping within like the next year I can get another dog. For like me this time, because I also I work from home, so I just need somebody to like hang out with me.
Do you have a green thumb?
I do. I have a lot of houseplants. I feel like that's so unshocking to anybody who has looked at me or has ever spoken to me. But I do. I'd go and get them, but I don't want to stand up. But I have various houseplants across the house, and they're all named after characters of like TV shows that I'm watching. I have a lot of Bridgerton named plants.
Good choice.
But yeah, I do have a bit of a green thumb.
Do you have a pet peeve?
Anytime where you like accidentally double press like the jump button and you decide to do a roll, oh, that's so frustrating. It screwed me over so many times in Mass Effect at the moment. I'm like, stop rolling! Stop it! Who would do this? Who would put this on a game?
Take note, developers. I blame console players. Because they have like 10 buttons? That's it. That's not enough. What's something that made you smile this week?
Genuinely, when I get a little say hi in chat and little Obi-Wan Kenobi pops up, those of you who know who knows, and he goes, hello there, and I see a face that I recognize or a face that I don't recognize, and like they're joining the stream for the first time of the day, I'm like, aw, hi, and it always makes me smile. Because it's like people going out of their way to come and say hi to me, and that's lovely, and that always makes me feel good and smiley. And I hope it makes other people feel good and smiley as well.
Do you have a guilty pleasure that some might find cringe?
Oh, I mentioned Bridgerton earlier, but just really bad romantic historical period dramas. Make it a romance, whack a period person in a dress. I'm there for it. I'm here for it. That's got me written all over it.
This is something we have in common, apparently.
Yeah, let's go. Another one.
Do people in your life know about your streaming?
Yeah. My immediate family do, not my extended family, because I feel like they wouldn't understand. But my dad also is like, people watch you play video games? Why would they do that? And I'm like, I don't know, man. They just do. It's fun. My friends know about it. My partner knows about it. My work knows about it. Everyone does. I'm not like, it's my secret and I'm going to hide it all away.
Are they then also supportive of your work there?
Yeah, I would say so. I feel like everybody generally makes accommodations for it when I'm like, I can't, I need to like stream Dragon Age for 2 weeks straight and do 9 hours every day. My dad, bless him, he was like, how do I connect my Amazon Prime to just give you my Prime sub every month? And I was like, he has no idea, but yay, he's doing it.
For those of us listening here, how do we best support your work?
Oh, honestly, just coming in and saying hi. Coming in and yapping with me. I love a good yap. Everybody loves a good yap on my channels. But just having a conversation, just engaging with each other and you know, making like good memories and having a nice time. And that supports me in so many ways, not just as a creator, but like as a person. Yeah.
If you could collaborate with anyone, who would it be?
I'd love to play some like game exclusively at some point. I think that's quite like collaborate with BioWare. If you're listening, please give me your game keys. I will do it for free. Give me things to play and I will play them. But like specific people, man, I really want to do a stream, like an actual stream with like again, shout out to these people, Duke or you. I'd love to do like a collab stream with you or like play more like multiplayer Paradox games. Honestly, anybody. And I'm open to any collabs. I've really rarely done them. Probably because I play a lot of single player games.
Yeah.
But I'd really love to play more with anybody who will be willing to listen to me, honestly.
I feel like the whole, Christmas charity stuff lends itself to something like that, like a section of
absolutely
it, not the whole stream maybe, but
I'm gonna start brainstorming.
What's an unexpected skill you've picked up?
Being good at snipers. This is going to talk about Mass Effect. I'm on a Mass Effect brain right now.
Yeah,
I didn't think I'd be good at a shooter, and now I'm good at shooters, and I don't know how that happened. But non-game related, being able to pick out things in videos and go like, oh, that's perfect, that's a great moment, I'm gonna share that. Because I used to be terrible. I used to sit there passing through the entire video being like, what's good? And now I can just click at any miscellaneous point in the video, be like, oh, I remember now, I remember what happened here, and I can like quickly find it and then share that specific thing with whatever I decide to post it on. These might not be great answers, but they're answers that I'm giving you.
they are great.
Like, oh, these are really boring.
No.
She's good at snipers and she can pick out a clip. Wow. GG's, Jazz. GG's.
What's your current short-term goal?
I'm like so close off 800 followers, but I'm like trying to be the person that's like not thinking about numbers anymore. I think I just want to be at a point where I am looking at chat and there's always going to be a new message that I can yap back to. Just being able to not really have silence, because I feel like silence just makes my head go like, you're a terrible streamer, you're a terrible content creator, nobody is watching your content or engaging with you, and I'm like,
oh god.
But yeah, having a space where like there's always somebody there, that would be really great.
What milestone meant a lot to you?
I hit affiliate so quickly. Back when I think I was just playing CK3, like consistently. It was like almost like 4 times a week, just CK3, 4 hours, 16 hours a week, CK3.
Let's go.
And I hit affiliate so fast, and I met some people that are still around today, around today.
Yeah.
And that joined me literally the first week of me streaming.
Amazing.
I don't think that's something I'll ever forget, and definitely won't be something I ever forget when like those names pop up again. I'm like, oh my goodness, my friend that I've had for 4 years. This is crazy.
How do you celebrate small and big wins?
A lot of it is privately. I know I should probably make a fuss of it more, but I generally don't make a fuss of number goals anymore, probably because it's been so long since I had like a number goal necessarily, but a lot of the time it's just like, you know, stream is done, oh, I had a lot of fun there, or like that's a win to me. Like if I leave stream and I'm like, I had fun today, then that's enough, and I'll just be like happy for the rest of my day. And like maybe I'll tell a friend, or maybe I'll tell my partner, and I'll be like, oh great. If it's like a specifically impressive thing, I might like put it in the Discord and be like, hey guys, thank you so much.
What would having made it mean to you as a creator?
I think I'm very much one of those people who never anticipates they will ever get to the point where they've having made it. As somebody who does streaming for a hobby, maybe if I got partner, but that's such an aspirational thing to think about.
How do you think you'd handle blowing up overnight and making it big?
Ooh, I can hardly handle when one of my TikToks gets over like 1,000 views. It would not be good. I feel like I'd just be like, oh no, and then like sit in bed, like duvet over, like I don't know what to do.
Do you have a specific way to brainstorm your ideas?
I am a big daydreamer. Anywhere and I will daydream. Bus, daydream. The train, huge potential for daydreaming. There's nothing better than like perfect any public transport. Other than that, it's just like lying in bed.
Do you plan and prepare your work, or do you just wing it?
It depends on what it is. I tend to lean a little bit more into the organized winging section. That I'll like dedicate time to winging it. But I won't like meticulously plan out all my steps. I'm like, this is the time to just go for it. I'm historically bad, and my like viewers will know this, of making sure there's no tech difficulties that are happening in the first like 15 minutes of the stream. The amount of times I've like clicked start streaming and TTS isn't working, or my redeems aren't working. It's just really bad. So I solve it in the moment. But like specifically stuff like that, I'm like, I'll wing it. I'll be fine.
What's a small thing that annoys you in the moment with your process?
My desk and my PC is currently in the same room as my bedroom. Like I'm staring at my bed right now.
Yeah, okay.
It's that sort of break of workspace for me that just annoys me.
Okay.
I want to be able to have like a nice little room where I can decorate and not just have posters on the wall, and you know, properly make it into something that looks good and feels me.
What's the biggest hurdle you usually face with being creative?
Having the time to do what I want to do. Sometimes I'll have these really good ideas and I'm like, I really want to do that, but
only sometimes.
only sometimes. Only sometimes my ideas are good. Yes, I'll wing it, but I'm like, it has to be winged perfectly.
Okay, all right.
And that has been to my detriment in the past. Usually when I don't have enough time.
Okay.
When I want to like make a stream a particularly cool like theme, or do something with cosplay, it's always I have not had enough time to pull it off the exact way I want to pull it off, and then it frustrates me. But it's usually just, do I have time to do the things I want to do?
And how do you overcome that hurdle?
Oh, I don't. Whatever I've got done, then that'll do. I won't be happy about it, but that'll do.
What's something you had to learn the hard way?
Sometimes you get people in the chat and they're like, why aren't you doing this? And I feel like so many times in the past, I was like, oh, this one chatter says something about me having to improve. I have to improve it. I have to make it better. And then just over time of so many people coming in and be like, hey, I think your lighting is bad, or hey, I think your like mic sounds weird. I'm like, I just don't care anymore. Just blocking out the negativity and being way more disciplined with myself of being like, okay, I am banning you now. I'm timing you out, or you're annoying me. I don't want you here. My safe space, like I like to think of my stream as like a safe space, has been like invaded, has been infiltrated. You're out, you're gone. And that was something I really struggled with.
What's something you wish more people knew about being a small creator?
You do a lot of work and you don't really get a lot of recognition for it sometimes, or you do a lot of work and expect really grand things, and sometimes that just doesn't happen. Sometimes that's just not how the day's gonna go. People will sometimes go, oh, you've got like 10 average viewers. That kind of is terrible when they look at people on Twitch that are partnered and they've been doing it for ages and have like sponsors and they've got like 5k viewers. But why aren't you doing what they're doing? You're like, well, I'm happy doing what I'm doing right now. Obviously that would be great. Like, hell yeah, if someone was to sponsor me, or if I suddenly had like 5k viewers, I wouldn't be complaining about it. Yeah, that's what I wish people would, in a way, stop comparing.
Yeah. If you started again, what would you do different?
Not take a year hiatus. I'm glad that I did at the time, but I think it really set me back in confidence and set me back in, it made me have to do like twice the amount of work in 2023 when I came back.
Yeah, okay.
And I wish I'd have not quit it all entirely.
Do you think that's because consistency is important, or what's the reason why you specifically think this wasn't a good idea?
Because I missed the people that I'd made connections with. And now a lot of those people aren't on Twitch anymore. I hope in a year's time, when I've sort of like made up for that time lost, that I would have the confidence then that I would have now, hypothetically.
Okay, gotcha. What's something you need to improve, and what's your plan to do it?
I want to make my streams more interactive. I know they're already quite interactive, but I want to up that level of interactivity. Like some things that I love, like you do, for example, not to compare, but like your like roll a dice and you turn over the card. I think that's so cool, and it changes things on like the stream screens or in chat. Like it toggles on and off Rocco. Like I love that stuff. I wish I had more of that for those people who want to, like non-lurkers or even lurkers who don't chat, to be able to be a part of something, be a part of the moment. Instead of just like passive consumption, or just like passive consumption plus conversation, or like the hydrate redeem. I want to like up it. I don't yet know how to.
I am looking greatly forward to what you will be coming up with for that, and I'm probably gonna steal some of it. Have you ever struggled with burnout?
Yes. Infamously, anybody who's ever watched any of my content ever will know I have such a toxic relationship with CK3. I'm like, oh, I should play some more CK3. Oh, I'm burnt out. Oh, I should play some more CK3. Oh, I'm burnt out. And now I'm just like, I am so burnt out of that game that I just cannot play it unless like a new DLC drops, and that will be just for like 1 or 2 streams. Working full time, you get so tired, and streaming is tired, and a lot of the time people don't understand how tiring it is, especially for somebody who's like me, who is a prolific yapper, who will not shut up. You don't realize how much energy it's taken out of you as soon as you click the like stop streaming button. And that can be really draining, especially when life is chaos. It's the last thing you want. Like in the moment it's great, but in that like hour before, for me, the hour before streaming, the hour after streaming and before bed, just feels like you're at the lowest point sometimes if the day's been bad. But yeah, burnout is my arch nemesis, and I do hate it.
Do you enjoy interacting with people who interact with your work?
Yeah, I do. I have such a like strong place in my heart for my regulars, especially, and the people who interact with me for what reason? It's me. I'm like, you come into my chat every stream and you want to talk to me? Oh my goodness. But I love interacting with others. I love interacting with chatters. I love interacting whatever shenanigans they bring on top of my shenanigans. Yeah.
Have you been surprised by comments or messages about your work?
Yeah. I'm always taken aback when people decide to compliment me. I'm like, huh? Me? Yeah, even the negative ones I always think surprise me. Anybody who goes out of their way to give me feedback is always surprising.
And what's the nicest thing anyone said about your creations?
When people say that they're waiting for my stream to start. As soon as you start a stream, somebody redeems the first, and I'm like, huh? You were waiting in like an empty chat on my empty page for something to drop? Or you like something as soon as I've posted it on TikTok or something like that? I'm like, what? And I always think that's the nicest thing anybody can do.
Have you made any friends through your journey?
Oh my god, so many. So many. You, Duke, great friend now, and Duke and Gina, his wife.
Yeah.
Both buddies of mine now, which I think is crazy to think about. We just send each other messages sometimes, which is brilliant.
It's wonderful. People
in my chat, people that I have interacted with a couple times, and now when I join, I'm thinking of Devo, Moi, Light, that sort of collection. They're a little group, aren't they? Just any and all friends, Celtic. You're just gonna have names popping up on the stream. There's so many of them.
What, you really think I'm gonna take the work and put? It's in the subtitles. That has to be enough. Yeah.
They know who they are. And if I've missed anybody, then that makes me very upset. But yeah, friends. Like people that I made friends with 4 years ago, people that I've made friends with this year.
Yeah.
They're all equal in my eyes. But I have, and I'm very, very grateful for it all the time.
Is there anyone you would like to give a shout out to?
I would have shouted out all the people that I just mentioned, but I want to specifically shout out. You won't be able to link them, but Inzafire and Pink Inferno. Those two, and Full Stack Jones as well. Mm-hmm. Those three people have been there through thick and thin. They're always there. Even when they're not there, I feel their presence. These are super regular chatters for reference. And I would be in such a different level of confidence if it wasn't for them just showing up every day and saying hi and asking me about my day. It means so much. And I'm sure there's other regulars that I've forgotten. If so, I'm sorry.
Do you have a creator you would like to give a shout out to?
I'm going to give a shout out to you, Imp.
Aww.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you.
It's very kind of you. And it's very cool. I'm enjoying the ones that I've watched so far. And I'm enjoying the ones I haven't watched so far that haven't come out yet.
I appreciate that a lot, and I appreciate the confidence in future work. I hope past performance maybe once be indicative of future results. What's your best piece of advice for fellow creators?
For the love of all things holy, turn off your viewer count. Do it right now. It's the best decision I've ever made. And unless you're really, really concerned about growth, I know Twitch loves to do it in specific, and also to some extent YouTube as well. They'll give you a little notification that's like, view your stream analytics, your stream summary of the stream you just did, and it will send it to you just after you finished. Yeah. Don't click on it. Don't click on it. Just don't do it. There's no need. Don't bog yourself down in numbers.
Yeah.
Especially if you're just starting out.
What are some must-have tools or hardware?
I don't know. I feel like other people will be like, your Stream Deck or like OBS. And I'm like, yeah, obviously. The Stream Deck for me, I think was a good purchase because it allows me to not have OBS open. That's another thing I don't have to worry about. I can just have chat and I don't need to get yourself a good bot that will do things for you and you don't have to worry about them. That people can mess around with and you can just be there enjoying them messing around with redeems or commands and stuff like that. Dedicate like an afternoon to making some silly things. I have Mix-It-Up bot, which sometimes hates me and I sometimes hate it, but it does the job and I don't think I could move off it now because everything is on it.
Is there any type of content you'd hope to break into?
Ooh, I'm really happy with the content that I'm doing at the moment. Again, I'd love to do some more stuff on YouTube. Maybe some stuff that isn't necessarily based off a stream I've already done. And doing some just more original, silly things when I have the time.
What do you hope will change in your niche?
I hope that I can get a Paradox game or a grand strategy game that I feel really passionate about streaming again. Because I think that was my niche earlier in my streaming life. And I do really love RPGs, but my heart began beating for grand strategy games like Total War, Crusader Kings, Civilization, and I need one to just reignite that spark again. And that I can just stream and just do the same thing and not feel burnt out, which is such an ask, I know. It's so unbelievably aspirational.
Do you have some motivational words for the world right now?
Ooh, that's a tough one, because so many things in the world are going bad. Hang in there, guys. Things probably seem awful right now in your life, in the world, in the environment around you. Hang in there. That's my motivational words. You will get through this, even if it does require a lot of gritted teeth and a little bit of tears, a little bit of sweat.
Do you have a message for yourself from today for you in the future?
Ooh. Honestly, I just hope Care in however many years is just happy and she's not burnt out and she's doing whatever she wants to do. And if that's streaming, then that's great. If that's not streaming, I hope something fills her time that is equally as enjoyable.
Do you prefer sparkling water or still?
Sparkling water is a sin to humanity and it should not exist. Still water. It doesn't need bubbles. Why put bubbles in water? It's perfectly good exactly how it is. I feel like that's such a European thing to prefer sparkling water as well.
Do you think European overall?
I think if you asked most Brits, they would say still, because it's not a big thing here. Like other sparkling beverages, yes, but water, leave it alone.
Is it okay to break spaghetti into pieces before cooking them?
Why are you doing this to me? No, absolutely not. Heathen. If anybody says yes, I'm immediately not being friends with them. I'm so sorry, you can't do that.
Okay, then we have to go back to that answer where I asked you if you've made any friends through stream.
Please tell me you don't break your spaghetti. I don't want to end our friendship.
No, I don't break spaghetti ever.
Good.
Never happened. Not once.
I'm glad that if you do, you lied to me to maintain our friendship as well.
I strongly believe that sometimes lying is the only right thing to do. What's a question you want to answer but no one asked you yet?
Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, that's a good question. It's a question of, do I have a question? I don't know if I have a question. It's paradoxical. So many people ask so many strange questions that I don't think I do have a question that I don't think I want to be asked and hasn't been asked. If anything, there are questions that people have already asked that I didn't want to answer, but I had to. I think that'd be my response. I feel like I inflict my interests and passions on chat, even if they're unwilling. So I feel like, my answer would still be not really.
That's good though. That's going in. Why did you agree to this interview?
Because it's fun, man. I like having a little chat with you. It's been super fun.
But you didn't know that before when you agreed?
But I knew it would be. Knew it would be. Because it's you. No, I feel like it's always good to chat about things. And I feel like, as well, for like people who know me and maybe not necessarily know of this series and what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's a chance for me to like bring my community over to you, because I very rarely get to like raid you or anything like that.
Yeah, true.
Because that's just not how schedules align. Also, for whatever psychopath wants to know more about me that they don't already know about, it's an opportunity for them as well.
Yeah.
And put myself out there. I need to start putting myself out there more.
Yeah.
Saying yes to opportunities like this, I think, is great for confidence and also for wherever I want to take my work in the future.
Yeah.
So that's why I agreed.
Rate this interview from 1 to Dragon Age.
Ooh, okay. 1 to Dragon Age is pretty high. It's more than 10. I'm gonna give this a Dragon Age 2 out of 1 to Dragon Age.
All right. Okay.
I think it has the level of chaos, the level of like almost like a homemade level of charm.
Mm-hmm.
It's been fun. It's been fun. That is a compliment to all the Dragon Age 2 haters out there. It's a compliment.
Just so we're clear. Who should I interview next?
All the crazy chaos people that I've mentioned or not mentioned in the past. Duke, Devo, Light, Moy, just people I haven't heard about. I wanna hear things. I wanna meet new people, and I wanna find new things. And honestly, I trust your judgment.
Okay.
But they would be my people that I would say I wanna know more about. I wanna know if they break spaghetti. I wanna know if they can be my friends.
It's a secret check. Would you like to ask me a question?
What made you decide to do this, like as a series?
Oh damn! I feel like this question will come up a lot. I just answered it for Thrifty, so I'll try and make it quick and add some new information. I used to have a German YouTube channel that was okay. It wasn't super big. I think I plateaued at 1,000 subscribers or something.
It's
and
pretty
that was
impressive still.
And I used to do a review of other people's channels on the same size or similar or smaller, and then recommend them. And I recently got reconnected with one of the people that I did that with. That kind of got that going for me and again. And I want to shine a spotlight on people who I think are deserving of way more eyes on their work. My reach is very limited, very small. But as you said in the previous answer, kind of bringing these people together and making people aware of this series gives a room and a space where we're specifically talking about people who are not already being talked about a lot. And I really want this. I think this is the best I can do for the people that have given me a lot already, and for the people I think should be way bigger than they are.
It's a brilliant idea, honestly.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to be humble usually, or I am way too playing down my stuff. But once I agree, this is a decent good idea. This is a good idea. Yeah, and that's it. We learned a lot. We had a good time. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this with me, for spending the time and making the time, because this takes some time to do. And
it's been a pleasure. Yeah,
likewise. It was really, really fun. And I appreciate you a whole lot. And everyone who's not already looking at Care stuff, why are you still here? Click those links. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, thank you all so much. We'll see each other on the next one, or we see each other on the streams, either in Cares or mine, or wherever you want to come interact with us. Appreciate you heaps and have a good one. Bye.